What's going on? You're tuning into another exciting episode of the Mario Ramone Review, and today we're going to talk about Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, the fight at Fashion Week. Now, even the Bible tells you there's a time and place for everything. There's a time to wear a bathing suit, not at a wedding. There's a time to wear a wedding gown, not at a beach. There's a time to whoop a bitch's ass, not at Fashion Week. You have Anna Wintour, Gaultier, John Paul Gaultier. You have everybody. Everyone is there. Let me just calm down. I just can't get, you just know, you can't do that at church. It's Easter service. You can't fight a bitch in the pew at Easter service. You have to wait until you get to the parking lot, Pumpkin Lamb. And you damn sure can't throw a shoe at her like you're at a Patti LaBelle concert in 1989. What is wrong with you? You may as well roll around on the ground like Patti used to. You have on couture. Like a gown is different than a dress. Shorts is different than a skirt. You have on, let's do it in syllables, couture. It's three syllables. Couture. You can't be throwing shit at a bitch while you have on couture. Anything that you have on your body worth more than $2,000 has put you in a different bracket. So you're going to have to act like it, okay? That's like taking a pig, putting it on a pig, a wig, and putting it on a pig and letting it loose. It's still a pig with a wig. I've never. I just want elevate the situation. It's time to elevate the situation. And the same way that Cardi B has gotten her money is the same way she's going to lose it if she keeps acting like this in the upper echelon regions of things. Real talk. We expect Cardi B to fight, curse, bite, all that. That's because that's how she made her money. But the same thing is how she transitioned from stripping to reality to rapping. We're going to have to do that in our lives. Like, you can't just do that with the craft. You're gonna have to do that as a person. You're gonna have to just transition, you know what I'm saying, to an upper echelon of things, and we just can't. Now, if Nicki did, I'm just saying, what if, devil's advocate, because she's saying that Nicki said something about her baby, and, you know, I believe that you could poke a bear and turn around to watch the bear make a fool of itself. Strategic. That's very strategic. To say something about someone, but like, your mother stink, bitch, and then turn around. I don't know what she's talking about. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. She smelled like diaper shit. What? Who, me? I would never do that. I would never do that. But Cardi B had his roommate. She's online singing like Celine Dion in Vegas. When she first had that arena, this girl is singing. She got a head mic, she got a handheld mic, and she has a mic stand with a mic on it. This heifer is singing. She's talking about how she got Cardi B in the game and she took her to the strip club and they didn't want her because her teeth were messed up and she didn't have a perm or a weave. And so the girl got her a perm and a weave, and then she vouched for Cardi B and she was like, this is my cousin, please put her on. And then they put her on because the girl makes a lot of money and stuff like that. She was the Oprah Winfrey of the pole, you know what I'm saying? Because she could have been Rolanda or Ricky Lake, but no, she was the Oprah Winfrey of the pole. So she went to the club manager and she was like, can you put Cardi B on? And she was like, the club manager looked at her and said, this bitch zodiac sign is Yoda. Do you see those teeth? And then she was like, but she's my cousin and stuff like that. And so then they got her on. So that, I don't know, something happened, you know, where like the girl said she was on is it called probation or probation? Probation. She was on probation. And so she, and all this different stuff, so she couldn't get a lease in her name. So she said, Cardi, can I give you money? And then I'll pay for it and you just get it in your name since you have the credit and I have the money. So something happened where those two fought. And I don't get it. But Cardi B had this girl punched in the face. And so she knew the girl couldn't fight back because she was on probation. And it was just a mess. The story is just a mess. So I just see how a trend is with Cardi. She was like, look, fighting, cursing, and biting, it follows me, bitch. Like my shadow. This is what I do. It's in my DNA. It's in my DNA. It's in my DNA. It's in my motherfucking DNA, bitch. I will backslap this shit out of my first cousin if this bitch tried me. So here we go. We're throwing shoes at bitches at Fashion Week. And I went to ducking and shit. I think it was at a Christina Aguilera event. Thanks for making me fighter. Right, making me a fighter, motherfucker. Well, anyway, that's all I have to say. Who do you think started the fight? Or who? Why is there a fight? Didn't they do a song together? It's the same thing was when Mariah Carey and Nicki Minaj did a song together. Google it. And when they were in the little Barbie doll boxes, the next thing I know, these bitches are fighting in a dark alley with weapons. One bitch got mace, the other bitch got nunchucks. I'm like, why can't we all? But all the girls, they do be coming after Nicki Minaj. They come after her. Remy Ma, which I like Remy Ma as a person, but her flows just don't, it's kind of like Luther Vandross curl, his Jerry curl. It just never made it to perfection. That's how her flows are for me. They just never make it to perfection. And Little Kim, she's Japanese now. So she may as well just go to Japan and do some Japanese clubs and shit. Seriously, if you are Japanese, you may as well learn the motherfucking culture, bitch. Learn how to speak Japanese. And do some fucking raps in Japanese. Hon shanton, katikaton, hon tene on, ine unton, sha on. On it unton, sha on. Ene unton. Yeah, bitch, if you turn Japanese, then represent the motherfucking culture, bitch. Eat some raw fish and shit. And rice and all this shit. Fuck you. I don't want to hear this shit. I need MC Light to come back. She is hosting the BET Awards. That's her voice giving it. And tonight on the BET Awards, you know, her job is secure. But I've always loved MC Light. Light as a rock. And I think that's the kind of flow that Remy Ma wants to have. But it's that Luther Vandross curl shit going on. Love her story. Her and her man were faithful. You know what I'm saying? That's some Romeo and Juliet shit right there. That's that damn Shakespeare right there. You know, she been in jail for 400 years and he's waiting and watching the motherfucking kids. Yeah, that's some Romeo and Juliet. Oh my God. What else? Who else do we have as rappers? Y'all act like Roxanne Shante ain't shit. Her credit ain't shit on the street. Y'all ain't brought her back to no hip hop awards or nothing. Y'all, we dug Salt and Pepper's ass up and resurrected Pepper. Now Pepper, this motherfucker looking 14 years old on the reality show with her son, and her son think that she's denying him for her career and all this shit. And I'm like, her career was 14,000 years ago. That shit was before Christ. BC. 1800 BC. Her career was before Christ. And so why are we still mad? It's 2018. The World Trade Centers are down. And all this shit, we've had a black president and Trump. So her career had ended before all that shit. I mean, come on. Let's keep it this real. Okay, so I don't know. What other rapper? Bring the rappers. What other rapper is good? But, you know, when Little Kim and Nicki Minaj started fighting, I just felt when Little Kim came out of jail, that was when her career should have been popping. All the people whose back she had and she didn't turn her back on them on the stand, they should have each had 12 tracks apiece and she should have been deciphering which one do I want. Instead, you let Nicki Minaj took your place. Shit or get off the toilet. Okay? If you're not gonna shit and you're not gonna piss, another bitch is waiting. There's a line out here. There's a line, honey, and I gotta use the toilet too, bitch. Okay? And then I like Nicki Minaj because she was the pretty sexy girl, but then she had Ramone in there and she had all these little psycho things going on and she would do all the different voices and I was like, oh, this bitch is crazy. I think I like it. Yeah. And then she had the really big booty and by the time she did Anaconda, I was done. I was a Nicki Minaj crackhead because my Anaconda don't want none unless she got buns on. All right. That's the end of this video. Definitely tell me who your favorite rapper is and whose side are you on the Nicki Minaj and the Cardi B beef. Would you throw a shoe at Fashion Week? I haven't. Now I know what the white people meant back in the day when they said, I've never. Bitch, me neither. Okay? If you like the video, definitely like the video. Subscribe to the Mario Ramone Show, and I'll catch you next time on the Mario Ramone Review. Peace.